You don't have relationship problems. You have inner child wounds that are surfacing and disguising themselves as relationship problems. I have a little 5-year-old boy, and we went to the fair, and there was like a circus show. And there was this girl, this dancer in a really beautiful white and silver outfit. He bought this like crystal diamond looking thing at the fair. And at the end of the show, he's like, I want to go give this to that girl. I thought that was really sweet. So I like did what I could to make it possible. Like I went back and I asked the MC, the announcer, if he could please get her or if he could at least give it to her. They went and got her and my son gave it to her. Now I have a receipt. I'm going to play an audio of my son, what he said. But I asked him why he gave it to her. And he said, because I'm in love with her. I don't even know how he knows that word. And he's like, I love her. Stay to the end because I'm going to put the recording. He was basically saying that he loves her and that that's his new mommy now. And I thought that was so interesting because he doesn't really know the difference between romantic love and love. So he goes, she's my mommy now. And it was so interesting to understand how like we basically project our mother or our father onto our spouse, onto our partner. I remember in my own personal experience when I used to look for men, like purposely was attracted to men that were not attracted to me or didn't see my value, didn't want me. Those were the men that I was attracted to. I would go on this little mission to like make them love me. And I've seen this over and over again with the clients I work with in inner child healing. If you want to know, I'm a certified inner child healing practitioner. If you want to know if your inner child is healed, look at your relationships. Because the dynamics in your relationship, your attachment style, your communication style, all of that is going to show whether or not you have trauma, unhealed trauma from your childhood. There is no relationship in our life that is closer and more intimate than that with our mother and father. And there's no other relationship that's just as intimate than a romantic relationship. So the romantic relationship, the way that you love, the way that you attach, your fears in that relationship, the drama in that relationship is going to point you to your trauma. Are you always afraid that they're going to leave you? You have abandonment trauma, an abandonment wound. Are you always afraid that they're lying to you? You have a trust wound. Someone betrayed your trust in childhood. Do you always feel that no matter what you do, it's not good enough for them? That's a rejection wound. You were often rejected in your childhood. Do you often feel that they don't give you the attention that you want or they don't value you enough? That is the neglect wound. In childhood, you were neglected. You were not shown that you were special. You were not told. You were not seen. You didn't feel seen. You didn't feel loved. If you want to know your childhood trauma, if it's fully healed or not, if your wounds are healed or not, look what your fear is in your relationship. And the reason why I'm recording this is because I've been seeing a lot of comments talking about my partner and I broke up. Please pray for us. This guy left me. This girl left me. And there's this desperation in those messages. And don't get me wrong, like I'm a married woman. I'm also a romantic. I'm a lover. I know what it is to be in love. I've been in love numerous times throughout my life. I've been heartbroken numerous times throughout my life, cheated on, all of it. But if you feel like you're gonna die, like you cannot be with someone, like you cannot live if you're not with that person and you're really suffering like I have in the past, that is an unhealed child. That child within you is desperate, seeking for mom or dad, and you're projecting that onto this person. You should not feel like you need anyone outside of you to make you happy or to complete you. For example, me where I am, my husband is the love of my life. And as much as I love my husband, if my husband were to today come and tell me that he no longer wants to be with me, even though we have a family together, a child together, I would bless him and I would wish him well. Would I cry? Of course. Would it take me time to mourn? Of course. Would I grieve? Of course. But would I feel like, oh my God, no, I'm going to die without you. How could you? Oh my God. And do this whole drama? No. Because I know who I am. I know how valuable I am. I know that all things work together for good. I know that sometimes people, not sometimes, in truth, not everyone is meant to be in your life forever. Sometimes people come into your life, all times, let me correct that. All times people come into your life to teach you about love, to teach you who you are, to teach you what your values are, to train you into your power. And when that lesson is complete, the relationship will start to get really heavy. And just ask yourself now, if you're in a relationship and it's not working, does it feel heavy? Every time you interact with them, is it light? Is it invigorating? Do you feel energized, or do you feel tired and heavy and drained? If you feel tired and heavy and drained, most likely that relationship is done, especially if it's been like that for a long time. I'm not saying that relationships are always energizing. Obviously, you're going to have ups and downs, but it should not be a constant daily battle to be in a relationship with someone. You're not even in a relationship. You're just committed to misery at that point. So when it starts to get heavy, it's because the lesson is complete and it's time for your new teacher. And we get so attached to the teacher. Love is not this romantic Hollywood movie, happily ever after fairy tale. If you want to know if a relationship is truly effective, it's not about how long you lasted, because how long you're with someone should not determine how successful a relationship is. Did you grow? Did you heal? Did you evolve? Did you heal the way that you communicate, the way that you express? Do you feel more empowered? Do you know more who you are now? Do you love yourself more? That's how you know if a relationship was effective or not. And sometimes those hardest lessons are the ones where we need to choose ourselves. We need to show up for ourselves. We need to love ourselves. And guess what kind of teacher is going to teach us that? The one that doesn't appreciate us, the one that hurts us, the one that betrays us. They're training us into our power. Heal the child within you.
And how do you know you were in love with her?
Because I loved her.
You did?
But Mama, you're not my mom.
What do you...
She's my mom. No.
Chloe's your mom now? Because you're in love with her?
But she's not being with. That's not.
No, I'm your mommy. I'm forever your mommy. But Chloe could be a girl that you're in love with. That's okay. What did you like about her?
Because she was really...
She was really nice. And her heart?
Mama, let's keep down.
Okay. I love you.